My daughter has been getting really talented in unlocking the toolbox that sits in our kitchen. Every morning she tries for the lock, and this morning, before I could even have a cup of coffee, she unlatched it. If she gets in, if a toddler gets into Dad's toolbox, there's no telling what level of havoc her and her friends can wreak. So you might be saying, Rob, why not just hide the toolbox? Yeah, I know, I could, but then it won't be accessible. And if you don't have your toolbox accessible, then nothing ever gets fixed. So it needs to stay where it is, but it needs to be secure, which is why I went to Home Depot, my favorite place in the world. Now, my philosophy on fixing things is how much worse can I make the problem? Even if it's complex, from the car not starting to the generator leaking fuel, I always ask, how much more can I screw this up? And how expensive is it to hire a professional? Now, of course, with big electrical work and plumbing, I have always hired out professionals and contractors and stuff like that. But the day-to-day things, from having a house or a car or being on a film set, there's something that always needs fixing, something always breaks. And if you have to rely on somebody else to fix it, it's going to slow everything down and the whole day's gone. Hence why there's a big red toolbox in the kitchen readily available to fix anything. For instance, we have this baby gate, so Coco can't go up the stairs. And I wanted to get one of those adhesive ones that don't mess up the walls. I don't want to put holes in the wall. Well, naturally, Coco ripped it off with her superhuman strength, and it tore a huge chunk of the drywall out. So when she wasn't in the house, I did my best to fix it as quickly as possible. I thought, okay, let's drill into the wall. The thing I didn't want to do, but there's a damn hole now. And reattach it. So in the process of me trying to fix it, I did make it worse. I cracked the base. So then I was like, okay. Now we need to start from scratch. On top of that, even if I could salvage that piece, I later learned that the baby gate wouldn't fit. It bottomed out on the floor and never locked. So I had to start from scratch and build a base plate. So I got some plywood, measured it to size, made my cuts, sanded it, and then luckily had some white paint that definitely matches the wall. And I reattached it and found that it precisely locked the way it should, and it was all done. That whole project took me about an hour, and I was able to get after it because I had the tools readily available. I didn't have to go scouring around in the garage for it. I was able to jumpstart that project quickly. Now, for securing the toolbox, I found the easiest solution. It's one of my hobbies.
What's your favorite hobby? Magnets.
Okay, what, like making magnets, collecting magnets?
Playing with magnets? Just magnets.
By using these magnets that have 25-pound pulls, there's no way a toddler can get in there. Also, As a dad, I want Coco to grow up seeing her father fix things. I want her to see that she has agency in her life to fix things. So through these little home repair projects and stuff with the car, I know that this will pay off in the long run by having a kid who's high agency.